lowball, Nessa, rematch, major RNG, check out the Stardogs, finish it after. If I lose this again, I'm going to be moderately frustrated. Just that I'm ready for better to do. I don't work till tomorrow. I wish my job called me tonight. I like my job. Let's see if we pass the RG check. Yes, we do. Okay, now we start yapping about it. So the major RNG check in this fight is that starting at level 28, it might be lower if you have perfect IVs, like level 27 or 26 might be possible. But below that point, Nessa sees a kill and will just first impression person every time. But once you hit level 28, again, lower might be possible with better IVs. Nessa has a chance to use sword dance instead of first impression at the start of the battle. If she does so, you could set up person before you get hit. But if she uses first impression at the very start, you just take too much damage and you lose. So, yeah. She has to open with Sword Hands first. Now, you may be wondering why we're not worried about using Sword Hands. Because we're using a Quagsire with Unaware as its ability, meaning you have to get the hidden ability from Rage or ability patch. Unaware, max defense, max HP, last 4 points in special defense. Defense up, attack down nature, Unaware ability, so that the Sword Dance would affect us. Sword Dance makes setting up really hard. Moveset as Amnesia, Curse, Recover, and Toxic. It's a Toxic short strat. Ah! The biggest threat here is crits, actually, when you're set up. As long as you don't get crit, you win. But every attempt I've had so far has gotten crit at one point or another. So yeah, it's a pretty just simple... Twice?! Ay, caramba. It's a pretty simple, just toxic stall strat setup. She has to use Sword Dance turn 1 or you don't have enough bulk to set up safely. Again, the AI will only start using having a chance to use Sword Dance turn 1. And bear in mind, it is a chance starting at level 28. Again, it is worth noting that 27 or 26 might be possible depending on how the AI works if you have better IVs, but as far as I can tell, this has not worked for me yet. Now, the way Seeking works in this battle is very interesting. Because of it always opens with Aquaman turn 1, so you don't have to worry about being attacked when it's first switched in. But because of how the math lines up with percentages, this means that Seeking is the only time Nessa will attempt to heal with an item. You may be wondering what that means for us, is that means we gotta apply Toxic twice, but you can speed things along slightly with that. Because the turn she uses the full restore on Seeking is completely consistent. Meaning, saw a bug calling on my screen, it was just the reflection of the light. Meaning that you can always Toxic at the exact same turn. There's really not a ton else to say aside from I hate crits. And that the RNG check up start is really annoying. Recover and Curse are egg moves, meaning that you gotta breathe down a lot of shit. And the hidden ability can be annoying to get to, but aside from that, there's really not a ton to say. If you're like doing a PK Hex in order to get the Pokemon you need for this, you are in business anywho, so it's like, eh. Now, when Seeking Self gets to exactly this point, this is when she will always full restore with 100%. Consistency, meaning we just talked again on this turn. I keep wanting to move it away out of the reflection of the light. Wait, I don't need to plug it in anymore, so let's just... Yeah, this is just kind of really tedious. I don't like it much. Oh, I have a lot. I need to pay more attention. My health's low. Honestly, this was the best strat I could come up with. I think a better strat might exist for Nessa, I'll be honest. But the reason this was the best I could come up with is because, frankly, everything else that works uses to go to Seopod's Sword Lance. I did consider a Choice Spike's Heliolisk, but Choice Spike doesn't work because Heliolisk is so slow, and well, Heliolisk isn't even slow, but Barraskewda is so fast, they have to be level 41 before you can outspeed under optimal circumstances. And yeah, how about no on that one? So we can't really do Heliolisk, which was my original plan. And again, level 28 is because that's the minimal, as far as I could find, for her to start trying to use Sword Dance turn 1. We need an aware because of Sword Dance. Water Absorb would be really good, I won't deny it, but again, the main issue here is Sword Dance. Once you get past that, you're safe. I mean, the main issue is Sword Dance. So, her using it is wasted turns. She'll always set up free Sword Dances as your attack stat goes up, or sorry, your defense stat goes up. Which means that you get a lot of free turns and Glossopod set up safely. It's just that initial first impression can really hurt if you're not set up, and it hurts too much for you to recover from if it hits you. You need to get off a couple defense boosts before she starts attacking. Which is why we need to bait her into opening with Sword Dance. Ending though, when I think she sees a potential kill, causing her to not go for Sword Dance. Which is why I think that having perfect FVs might work. But yeah. Can you quit with the crits? I'm going to break the switch over my fucking knee.